Today we will study the paraphrasing of Good Timber, third and fourth stanza. Okay? So basically, behind the Good Timber, basically the poet is talking about the Good Timber. Apparently he is talking about the Good Timber. But behind the Good Timber, he is addressing us, addressing the human beings. Okay? He is telling us the qualities of human beings, keeping the good timber in front and behind the good timber is good timber is what? Basically it's a tree. It's the name of tree. Okay? Good timber does not grow with ease. It means that to get good place in society or to get high place in society or high status in society, good status in society, you cannot grow or you cannot develop yourself easily. Okay? You will have to work hard. The stronger the wind, the stronger the trees. Okay? If the wind is stronger wind symbolizes difficulties. The stronger the wind means it symbolizes difficulties. Okay? If we face more difficulties, if our timber, if a tree faces more difficulties, it becomes stronger. So same is the case with human beings. If they face more difficulties, then they become stronger. Okay? The further sky, the greater length. The more you travel, the more you work hard. Okay? The more bigger stature you get. The more bigger you can say status you get. Please look up. Keep your eyes fixed onto the whiteboard. Clear? Next one is the more the storm, the more the strength. If there are more difficulties, if there are number of difficulties, okay, there is a more power. Okay? The more difficulties you face, the more power is there. The more power you get. Okay? So it's a matter of facing difficulties. If the person faces, please look at whiteboard. Be attentive. I ask you to keep your eyeballs fixed onto the whiteboard. You are late in my class and further you are not looking at the whiteboard. Be attentive, okay? By sun and cold, by rain and snow, in trees and men good timbers grow. Okay? So what does sun, what does cold, what does rain, what does snow symbolize? What do these qualities? These are the difficulties, these are the barriers. Okay? The sun is very hot. There is a problem in the rain, one gets wet, okay, and then snow, you feel very cold, okay. If you are facing all these difficulties of weather, okay, what happens? Good people grow, good people progress, and good trees also grow, okay. They grow higher and higher. The more you face these weather barriers, the more progress you make. Means these barriers mean there might be financial barriers and other barriers a student faces, or everybody has his own barriers to face. Okay? In whatever field you are, you face the barriers. Okay? Okay? And if you are crossing these barriers, there is a status for you, there is a progress for you, and there is a good life for you. Okay? Next one is where thickest lies the forest growth. Where lots of trees are there in the forest. Okay. For example, lots of students are sitting in my class. Okay. So competition lies over here. If you are studying at home, lonely, in solitude, in separation, there is no competition. If you want to compete with others, you will have to sit in the class. In the same way, there are lots and lots of trees in the forest. Okay? What happens? we find patriarchs support. Okay, we find their patriarchs mean we find their elderly generations. Okay, some trees are older, some trees are younger, like this. In the same way over here, some have good capabilities, some have weak capabilities. Students of each and every type, they are studying in the class, and in every field it so happens. Whether you belong to the field of student, to the field of teachers, or to the field of doctors, engineers, in everywhere there is a competition. And in everywhere there are difficulties, hurdles, barriers. Okay, sit properly. Okay, and they hold counsel with the stars. Holding counsel with the stars means consulting. You can say elderly people. Okay. When somebody wants to grow, when somebody wants to progress, he or she consults elderly people who have already made the progress. Okay. In this way, by consulting the elderly people or by consulting the others, you feel you get guidance. Okay, you get information, and that information drives you further away to the progress. Okay. Next one is further ahead of the further ahead. Okay. Like next one is whose broken branches show the stars. Okay. Show the stars or show the scars? Is it scars or stars?
Stars.
Look at the book. Whether it's stars or scars. Consult your book, please. Open the good timber. It's the fourth stanza. I am doubtful about this word. I am a bit doubtful about this word. This is a fourth line. Fourth line. It might be stars. Is it stars or stars?
Yes, stars.
Scars. That's the reason I was a bit doubtful. It is scars. Okay, what happens when you are struggling? Look at whiteboard, please. Again and again, I have to ask you people to look at the whiteboard. No chewing of anything, please. Do not chew anything. Do not play with the pencil. Do not look there, look here. Looking right, looking left. That's a bad thing. Okay? It makes a bad student. Whose broken branches? When the branches of tree is broken, it means that tree is suffering. Okay? And scars mean injuries. How a tree injures? When its branch is broken, a tree faces injuries. Okay? And it means it is because of weather, it is because of wind, it is because of the storm, and because of the difficulties, good people or great people, they face the difficulties and some of their limbs, they become injured. Okay, some of their body parts are injured because of the hard work, because of the work involved. For example, a student, okay, she keeps studying again and again, and she studies a lot. What happens? Eyesight weak. It weakens. Okay. Weak eyesight may be the sign of reading excessively. Reading excessively, reading a lot. Okay. Some people have weak eyesight by birth, and some people have weak eyesight because of reading excessively. Okay, reading much. Okay, so scars are there, difficulties are there. It affects your body parts. Hard work affects your body parts. Okay, if your body parts are affected, it means you have done some hard work in some specific area in which that body part is involved. Okay. For example, we are at, you can say giving end, teachers are at giving end, and really we have problem with our throats. Okay. And we have sometimes problem with our eyes because of reading a lot of stuff. Next one, of many means and much of type. This is the common law of life. Okay. So when you face a lots of winds, mean lots of difficulties. Winds mean again troubles. It symbolizes troubles, difficulties, barriers, okay, hurdles, restrictions. Okay, when you face winds mean when you face difficulties, when you face barriers in your life. And strike means struggle, efforts and struggle. Okay, or attempts. When you are struggling again and again, when you are facing the difficulties again and again. Okay, it is not easy to be successful. It's not easy to be successful, to succeed. It takes a lot of trouble. It requires a lot of pain to face. Okay, so hard work and facing the difficulties is the common law of life. Okay, if you want to grow, if you want to go to some destination, if you want to achieve something, if you want to be the top achiever, okay, or if you want to achieve your goal, if you want to reach some destination, if you want to gain some status in life, definitely you will have to face the troubles, tribulations, barriers, okay, and you will have to cross those barriers. There are difficulties. Sometimes there is no electricity, sometimes there is, you can say there is a loss of property, sometimes there is another problem, death in the family, illness is there. Okay, a good student faces, a good person faces all these difficulties. And even then, if he is successful, or even then, if he is, he is going ahead and ahead, okay, going next and next, okay, it means he is struggling and he will be successful. Okay, so efforts and facing the troubles, that is the law of life, that is the common law of life. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice time. Allah Hafiz.